I want to show you an interesting airplane, one you probably haven't seen before. Let's go take a look. This is a Mignet HM1000 Balerit. It's made in France, was made back in about '84, and it's an unusual airplane in a lot of aspects, mainly in the control system. I'll show you that in a minute. But the construction of it, it's really well made. It's factory built. All this is welded aluminum tubing. And you can see it's nicely done. The motor is a Rotax 65 horse 582. It's water cooled. Here's the radiator, fed by a 10-gallon gas tank. It's a 2-cycle, so you have to mix oil with the fuel, and it's a 2-cylinder engine with multiple ignitions, so it's got 2 ignitions as a backup. The landing gear is a trailing arm type, which is good for shock absorbing and helping to straighten the airplane out on landing. The cockpit is about as simple as it gets, and the controls are locked right now, but there you go. So here's the controls, and there's only, you might notice, airplane people, there's no rudder pedals. All right, there's absolutely nothing for your feet to do other than just hang out. All the turning is done right here on the yoke, and done back there by the rudder. There are no ailerons on this airplane. Interesting enough, there are also no elevators. So when I move this back and forth, there are no elevators there. What is moving is the wing, the front wing. And you can see that'll pitch forward for down and back for up. A very unusual way of controlling an airplane, but it works. Up there you can see the instrument panel. You've got the tachometer, airspeed indicator, variometer, shows you if you're going up or down, altimeter, an hour meter, and water temperature. Here's exhaust gas temperature and the compass. Add to that a little stopwatch to let you know how long you've been in the air, and of course my little portable radio. And up here is the throttle. So throttle open, throttle closed. Down here we've got the 12-volt adapter that provides power to the radio, a little voltmeter there so you can check your battery. There's the starter, and those are the mags. Then you have an emergency locator transmitter if something goes terribly wrong. And of course here's the primer for the engine to squirt some fuel in to get you started. As you can see, it's pretty compact. It's only about 8 feet wide when you get the wings folded up. It is a nose wheel airplane. And on the ground, I mean, you steer it just like you would a car. In fact, in the air, you steer it just like you would a car also. Over here, there's the starter battery. And here you can see the 4-blade prop. It's belt drive. I'm not sure what the ratio is. And that's who we are right there. So very, very simple airplane, not much to it. Over here is the trailer for the airplane. This trailer is factory made. The plane just rolls right on up to it. Those pop up to hold the wheels in place. And in these little boxes We have wingtip extensions. So you can bolt those wingtip extensions on if you need to haul a little more weight. And of course, we have floats in case you want to fly off the water. So it's quite a package, really. It's very well made and a very interesting airplane. Let me show you how the wings fold and unfold. First thing to do is there's a little rod here we keep in the tail, and that helps us reach the front wings to get them unfolded. Now we're ready. Okay, that's it. It's ready to go. Take a look at that wing one more time. So that's it. That's all that's involved in getting it out of the hangar and getting it ready to fly. These pins go on the little safety here, and then that pulls out, and that's it, and it's ready to be folded back up again. So it's very quick to get it out, get it ready to go, and there's not a lot of things to check. Unlike most planes, there's no control surfaces, no elevator. Ailerons would be up here if there were any. There are not. And even doing the pre-flight on this plane, I mean, you're going to come around and check all the connections. There, here, pivot points. So the wires are tight. A little lift. Yeah. Make sure the cables are good. There's not much else to check on it. So it doesn't take a lot of time to get it ready to go. Come time for annual inspection, This is considered an experimental aircraft, so it can be, the inspection can be done by any A&P, any mechanic who's willing to work on experimental airplanes. And we're a certified airplane. You might be in the shop for a week or more for your annual inspection. If anybody spends more than an hour on this, they're cheating you. There is just nothing to see. It is a simple airplane. Everything is out in the open. Yeah. The backup airspeed indicator. Wind blows on this. And that's about it. It's a really neat little short takeoff and landing airplane. Sometime in the future I'm going to try to do a video on how it flies, get you some more information on the exact speeds. It's slow. You're only going to be flying, most of the time I fly around 90 kilometers an hour. So that equates to is less than 60 miles an hour. So it's not a fast airplane, but it doesn't use much runway. If you're looking for something to cruise 2 hours to the beach, 3 hours to the beach, look for another airplane. If you want to just go up, cruise around and have some fun, yeah, this is it. It's super simple. One thing too, for people that have problems with their legs, perhaps your legs aren't in use, an airplane like this would be a possibility. Your legs don't do a thing in here. So again, all the controls right here, side-by-side seating. You're definitely out in the open. There's a lot of breeze. And they made some different versions of this. They made one version with no pod on the front, no windshield. Now you're really in the breeze there. It's just you and the wind. They made another version with a completely enclosed pod. So you're in out of the wind completely on that one. My guess is that one's a little tight for someone my size. So this seemed like the best option. As far as I know, here in the U.S., currently this might be the only one of these that's flying. They made 135 of them. I know of 5 that came into the U.S., and one is in a museum in Tennessee. I bought this one, and the other 3 are scattered around a little bit, but I don't believe any of them are currently flying. I think there's work being done on them, and of course it took me about a year with the FAA to get the paperwork straightened out on this one so that I'd be allowed to fly it. But we're good to go now, and I'm flying it when I can, when the weather's really calm. It has a lot of wing. It's a very lightly loaded airplane, probably the lightest that I've ever flown. So I'm getting used to getting bounced around a lot in the turbulence. And that's just a confidence thing. The airplane seems to do fine. I'm the one that has the problem. But that's it. That's the Mignet Balerit HM1000. It's a pretty cool little airplane, and I'll try to get some more videos out to you later on. Thanks.